Oh, it's one of those videos, huh?
Joe, do you have us playing where I think you have us playing?
Welcome to Friday Night Funkin'.
The vibes are about to be immaculate during this game.
Something tells me Obama is excited.
What makes you say that?
Getting freaky on a Friday night. Hey,
Never mind that.
go, man, go. Go, man, go. Go, man, go.
What
Go,
if
man,
Friday
go.
Night
Go,
Funkin' was
man, go.
Friday Night Freaky?
Then the vibes are... How old are you, Donald?
I mean, I suppose that's why they say getting freaky on a Friday night.
I'll tell you what, this music has my heart thumping and bumping. I'll get groovy and get jiggy with the beat. Very jiggy.
Well, if you couldn't tell by the screen, welcome to Friday Night Funkin', a game about speaking like a baby poodle.
I'll speak like a poodle all day long. This beat is sick.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this game.
Well, if he's gonna have such a good time with it, I offer him to play it. He's going to have a lot of fun.
Don't mind if I do. At least we'll have somewhat of a sense of rhythm.
You know, if I say what I want to, I'll be suspended for 6 months.
Did that kid have
Obama, go back to week 4.
Don?
Donald, is there any reason why you wanted me back here?
There was just something I needed to double check.
How interesting.
The track list too. Oh, we got a MILF on our hands.
And with that, I'm just going to start the game now.
What were you gonna ask earlier, Barack?
Oh, why did that kid in week 3 have a gun?
Some parents want to teach our kids how to defend themselves. We all know how Democrats want to take advantage of them.
You need your supporters from the NRA, don't you?
Or I just like the thought of safety for everyone.
There's no way a game about beatboxing is gonna start this, right?
Oh, we're just jumping right into it.
Yeah, you know what to do, right?
I think so. Yeah, I do.
Are we not going to talk about why he's pink?
All right. Also, it doesn't matter. Ba 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 ba.
Yep, I made another good choice choosing the game.
People, boo ball. Yeah. Yeah, this is my type of game.
We need a better track, though. I'm sick of hearing mouth noises.
That's literally the game.
Oh, yeah, hit that, man.
Obama's having the time of his life.
Oh, I messed up.
You're the one at the helm.
Yeah, Bob Peaceful. Bob. Oh, how did I mess that up?
I want to ask so many questions, but I don't want to ruin the vibes.
Oh, they're switching it up. But I still got it.
I haven't asked you, are you good at rhythm games, Barack?
Not really, but I'm liking the music. Oh, and we're about to hit a high note.
Well, he's holding it.
And we hit it. We hit that high note. Bobby Ball.
It's just feel-good music.
Hey, Bobby's ball. Bobbo.
Can't sing with a darn, but at least he's got the spirit.
Bobby ball. Bobbo. I'm loving the music. It's just vibey. Bobby's ball. Bobbo.
Something like that.
There we go.
Despite my ears bleeding, it is a very accomplishing that we finally got something done under the helm of Obama.
What a backhanded. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more, and it's coming in hot. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the difficulty increases pretty steadily, but that'll prove good for songs.
Now's not the time to be yourself, Obama. You gotta lock in.
Okay, that part didn't seem too bad. It was the beginning part that was super bad.
It's hype enough to where you can just get up and dance, but it's easy enough to follow along.
My arms are practically dancing by themselves.
You're telling me. This is just a vibe. I'm just grooving. Bop, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, bop, pop, 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 pop. Oh, that was bad at the end.
Obama, I'm just moving and bumping. I'm jovial right now.
Well, it seems like both of you guys like this game recommendation by me.
They did not need to get this nasty on the beat, but they just keep going.
If my bones wouldn't rattle around like maracas, I'd be dancing too.
All right. Don't get your hopes up too much, Joe.
You can't make this up. Bop, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, bop, 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 beep, bop, pop.
The way you say it sounds very nasal.
Come on. Oh, I messed up a bit, but it doesn't matter.
Just stop criticizing and enjoy the music.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Oh, it's this part. I'm not the best here, but we're good. I ended it well, so that's all that matters.
If you're unaware, there's 3 songs to a week, so that's why it has to load a bit.
I see. Oh, it sounds like something out of SoundCloud. This is
like a Geometry Dash level.
The beat is about to drop. Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This is insane.
Wait, I got lock in. Oh, this is bad. Those keys are flying.
They're coming in hot like hotcakes, Obama.
Light work, we're good, we're good.
What is this 40 or 50-year-old man doing with his chest exposed? A chest full of hair in front of children?
That's his daughter.
Someone put him on a watch list.
Donald, be quiet.
White man can't speak?
Oh, yeah, this is gonna get intense.
That's your side, Barack.
That's me. All right.
You got that.
Whoa. All right, let's get it.
Cue up, Obama.
Oh, the beat.
He's
the beat.
turning up.
Fuck, I'm messing up badly. We're good.
It's your turn again.
Here we go. We should be fine. I think we loop one more time and we'll be okay.
Do not mess this up now, Obama. That was good.
The beat is still there, by the way. I haven't stopped gushing over that. But we don't have time.
Light work, Obama, light work.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'm not stoned, but I'm still high as a cloud off this beat.
I don't think there's any way we lose this. I think we're good.
Yeah, you should be good. Yeah, you're good.
Wow, what a euphoric experience.
And with no time on the clock, Obama got freaky on the beat.
It was freaky on a Friday night.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. This is a little test run of a video, so we're most likely going to end it here.
Were we too freaky for YouTube?
Too freaky for Friday.
This music is really setting the mood.
You are a freak, Obama.
Well, freakiness aside, gentlemen, welcome to Sneak Thief, a game where we try to be sneaky thieves.
Watch out for Obama, he's a freaky thief.
Enough of the freakiness. Can we just start the game?
Time to be the world's best thief, the very best.
I think you already got a head start on that.
You need $500,000 to escape. That's not much of a robbery. I have that in my pocket.
Our car alone looks like it's worth $500,000.
Wait, I'm lagging. You're telling me I have a 4080 and I'm lagging somehow?
No, I have the 4080. Remember, this is my PC.
Why do you look like Emin more lag? But I heard your Houdini track. It wasn't bad, Slim Shady.
Also, Sneak Thief is a game that uses a lot of assets, so that's naturally bound to happen.
I can't open
it's
the
not
door.
Our PC, it's the game.
I can't open the door, Joe.
Some robbers we can't even get through the door.
Well, I'm clearly trying to get it. Hello? I'm trying to make a deposit, please.
Not to be rude or anything, but I don't think they can hear you.
I also don't think thieves break through the front door.
Can I take your gun? Well, I can't, I guess. Hello?
Donald, you're not even hitting the F key.
What? Oh.
How can a criminal not even be a criminal properly?
Hello, bank. I am ready to make a deposit.
Oh, boy.
Yes, I would like to make a deposit, please.
This is a disaster.
Ma'am, why do you look like you're made out of chocolate? Also, you're not even looking at me. And in fact, why are you built like that?
What is even happening?
Can I just go? Why are you built like a spork?
Why are you bullying a bowling pin?
Joe, her feet look like Wendy's utensils. How am I not supposed to bully her?
It's simple. You just leave people alone.
Why security isn't doing anything, I don't know.
The side profile is crazy. Very crazy. Someone doesn't mew.
Are we done here? Can we stop harassing the NPCs and try to actually do something in this?
Watch, I'll jump over this. What? Wow, the security here does not care at all.
You think the security would be a bit more intimidated with Donald trying to do a barrel roll between the window, but I guess not.
Why is this outside here anyways? This is simple. Hey, officer, it's my first day here.
I have a lot of questions and I don't think they really need to be answered.
I'm just going to go through this door now. What? Do all these lead to the outside? We have 3 separate doors that lead to the outside. What? There's 2 of them that just lead to an inner fence?
Interesting security protocol they have here. I don't know why they have 4 separate doors that lead to the same place.
Hey, Donald, you're the real estate expert. Is that a smart idea?
It's stupid, very stupid. How do I sprint? There we go.
Don't mind us, security people. Just 2 old men and a black guy running in circles around your bank.
Maybe if this bank wasn't located in Britain, where does this door go to? Oh.
What the?
Oh, explosive device?
Okay, now they're just asking to be robbed. What is all
Weapon?
this?
Oh, these security guards are going to feel the wrath of the world's best security guard.
Hey, for all you know, they could be fans of your work, Donald.
That wasn't a pistol. That was a full shotgun. This bank is asking for trouble.
So much for being a sneak thief. We're just about to shoot up the place.
We are American.
This is what you get for having a stupid bank.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you too? The shotgun's not working. Guys?
Hello, prison.
Wait, whoa, hey, calm down. Hey, get down. Whoa, hey, Obama, they're on my flank. Give me ammunition. Give me ammo.
What do you want me to do?
Never mind that.
we're
Marshall
dead.
Mathers keeps coming in hot.
How is he
He's
alive?
not going down, Obama. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Donald, look at all
There's
the
still one more.
bodies. And we're still going
Come
to
here,
die.
Slim Shady.
This is a disaster.
He's not going down.
What just happened?
Yeah, that's wow. Ooh, that is a lot of security guards.
Well, this went from a robbery to a mass murder really quickly.
Talk about painting the town red, Don. Now you got to watch out if there's any police coming in.
Hey, I tried the stealthy way. Now give me this pistol. For some reason, those shotgun bullets were being eaten by the security guards like they were Honey Nut Cheerios or something.
Honey Nut Cheerios?
Oh, goodness, Martha. I'm so sorry it turned out to be this way. I should have told you not to come into work.
Donald, you don't work here.
Clearly I don't work here, otherwise I would know where the safe is.
Is that why it looks like you're wandering around the bathroom?
Sometimes a man's bladder gets the better of him. I'm sure Joe can speak from experience.
Just why did you have to link me to that?
Oh, there it is. It would help if I knew where the...
Plant explosives?
All right, forget a password. We're just going in. Oh, hey, Bob. Just getting some weekend spending money. Don't mind me.
Donald, stop trying to pretend that you know the workers and collect the cash. The police are on their way.
Imagine working at a bank that's getting robbed and all the officers got shot, and the perpetrator that approaches you is Donald Trump talking about his weekend yacht plans.
Listen. If the bank isn't going to use the money and the people aren't going to use the money, then what's the big whoop?
I think that's why stockbrokers get arrested.
Look at all this gold we're getting. We're getting a lot of gold. Fort Knox would be jealous.
That's true, but let's get out of here before the police come.
Barack, I know you have high hopes of getting Donald arrested, but I don't think the police are coming.
Well, if that's the case, hello, bank tellers. This is what you get for not helping me with my deposit earlier, and also having candy canes for legs. Oh,
What the?
no way.
Talk about an impact.
Swept under the rug like a bug.
Her neck looks like a paper towel roll.
Now do you see what I'm saying, Obama?
I mean, kinda.
Hey, Cheryl, happy birthday. That's what you get for not giving me a birthday present on my birthday. Those two. Hey, he just spun like a dreidel.
This is... What the...
She just launched like a rocket. I love this game. I love this game so much.
I don't know whether to be concerned about Donald's health or... I mean, that was hilarious, I'm gonna be honest, but I don't know how to feel.
We're already crazy. No harm in a little bit more.
All right, we got the loot and we caused some mass destruction. Let's get out of here.
What the... Wow, there's really no consequence for just causing a mass homicide. That is incredible.
Yeah, just because the name is Sneak Thief, 99% of the time, we're not sneaking around. We have to give people the old Epstein treatment.
He admitted it. He admitted it, ladies and gentlemen. He admitted it.
I mean, I think even Stevie Wonder could see that, Donald.
It's darker than a Clinton's closet. How am I supposed to see where I'm going?
I don't know, Donald. Have you tried opening your eyes? That's always worked for me.
I forgot how dark this level was. There should be a flashlight that you can equip somewhere.
Well, I don't need a flashlight to see what's ahead. This guard doesn't seem like he'll be as much of a pushover as the ones from the bank.
Don't quote me either, but I think he's carrying a gun. Be careful on how you approach this, Donald.
This is how I become a true sneak thief.
Well, this is certainly some mess that you've gotten us into.
What else was I supposed to... Oh, great, and they're here too. I guess I'll just die.
Well, they stopped firing. Maybe you lost them. I was wrong.
They torched me like a lighter, all for just approaching the property. For all they know, I could have been an honest salesman trying to sell car insurance.
Honest salesmen and insurance are pretty counterintuitive. Also, it's my turn to show you how to properly break in.
Obama, you are making it really difficult not to say certain jokes.
And there goes any semblance of a gaming career once he loses the election.
There must be something going on in this mansion because I see you not one, but two guards up at the top, and then another guy walking around the perimeter. And there's a guy stationed over there.
Listen, I'm not here to judge him for what he does in the middle of the night. That's Twitter's job, and it's all of Twitter's job. I'm just here to rob him.
This must be Drake's mansion with so many freaky things going on.
Well, that can't be right. Drake's from Canada, and these security guards have guns, so that automatically disqualifies him.
Speaking of security guards, there's one right around this corner, I think. And I don't want to be made to Swiss cheese. I just have to tiptoe, and we should be good.
Hey, Barack, you see that on the right? I'm guessing those red lines are lasers, and that's where we need to go.
Don't worry, Joe, I see it. I'm just looking at this compound.
Stupid, very stupid not to do anything with all that space.
Oh, and we're going up a hill. I don't know if this will provide any sort of advantage, but those lasers, huh?
Freaks everywhere.
And they're at the front door, too.
Along with another guard. See if you can get closer to those lasers, Barack.
That's what I'm doing, although I don't think it's going to yield anything. There's a gated window right here.
Well, how exactly are we going to get into this place? We can't be sneaky thieves if these guards are scattered everywhere like showers.
That's exactly why this is one of the harder levels. We gotta figure out an entry point into this place, and then from there we can deduce on how we're going to tackle this challenge in front of us.
Well, let me just tell you, I am scouring the perimeter and I do not see anything. And I also don't see anything in general because it's so dark.
Wait a minute, Obama, a beacon of light?
Wait a minute. I can't get in here. It was a long shot, but you never really know. Is this where we have to get in, though?
You know, as a sneak thief, you'd think we'd bring some extra tools or a bag of rocks to throw at the glass.
Yeah, nothing yells stealth like waving a flashlight around and sprinting through the yard screaming, "I'm a burglar, I'm a burglar."
I don't see you coming up with better ideas.
I think that's our car, and I think that's a man trying to shoot me to death.
Well, something tells me we're about to die, and we learned absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say it was all in vain. After all, we know where not to go now. Also, Barack is still alive, so we don't know how this could turn out.
That's true, but now they know I'm here, so sneaking in isn't really an option anymore.
Do you know someone from Kenya that'll help us?
All right, maybe. Oh, that was fast. Well,
Obama, let's face the music. There is no salvaging this. Just go up and try to punch one of them in the face. Maybe get his nose bloody or something.
How will that help us at all?
I'll find it hilarious.
how did you spot me? It's pitch black. I can't even see. And all right, well,
Time to trade playing positions again?
I will after this. I just want to throw a shot in the dark and see what it's like just trying to go through the front door.
And those lasers are about to have some very questionable Obama sushi in a few moments.
Where do you come up with the things you say?
All right, well, I guess I'm going in. And I'm greeted with gunshots. I really don't know what I expected.
Quick, Obama, go to the settings and turn down your render distance.
Now's not the time for you to be smart. I can't get through this window. Excuse me, sir. I need to go to the bathroom. How rude. You won't let a man take a tinkle.
Okay, what sort of citizen would let an intruder do anything in their home besides
A New York citizen.
Well, I answered my own question.
I know there's a flashlight mechanic in the game.
Well, at this point, I'm just going to start mashing random buttons until a ray of light starts beaming from my crotch.
You shouldn't have left that up for interpretation.
Are you serious? It was the X key? How was I supposed to ever know that?
Bottom line is we figured it out now so we can move forward.
Not exactly, Joe. I'm seeing a quirked up white boy who thinks he's goated with the sauce passing by the entrance. It's best to not let his spidey sense tingle.
I knew it was a bad idea when you made that TikTok account.
You might want to follow that security guard, Donald.
To assert my dominance as the world's best security guard?
No, it's because you and Barack stumbled into a hole earlier that I think we need to go, and he's going directly to it.
Good idea, Joe. Probably one of your best.
Wait a minute, Donald. There's not one, but two of them waiting there. Well, actually, the one looks like he walks around the entire mansion, but there's still a guy stationed near that hole.
They must practice crazy social distancing because they knew I was here within 39.5 feet. It's very crazy. I'm just going in and not looking back. No point to looking back.
Well, the good news is it looks like they didn't spot you from that point, so we might be all right if we...
Are you
never mind.
serious?
It wouldn't have helped if you didn't turn the flashlight on.
Wait, we might be good. Obama, we might be good.
Did we really just get through?
Get
Uh-oh.
through. Get through.
Crouch,
Get
Donald.
through.
We are
Move,
getting
move,
lit up.
Move. All right.
I'm amazed that we were able to survive that, but I'll be even more amazed if we can do anything, because now those guards know you're here.
Don't tell me the inside guards are going to be on my Johnny as well.
In a literal term, for the sake of our viewers, I sincerely hope not.
I don't get a gun or a weapon or anything. And of course they shoot at me.
Well, now the big question is, how do you get out of this? I can even hear them walking above us.
Wait a minute. Something isn't right. Why are their footsteps not increasing or decreasing in volume?
Are they trying to have a twerk off or something above me? What's going on?
Didn't know they put Nicki Minaj in the game.
Donald says some
What
weird
the?
things.
They're throwing boxes down here now.
Well, now we definitely can't get out of here.
I'm trying to make it through. What the? What is happening?
Well, it seems like we broke the AI somehow. I suggest that we go the other way and hope that the other guards aren't there.
So because the game devs despise Republicans, I'm forced in this position. Great.
Donald, I don't know whose tittle you're trying to fiddle with that virtue signaling, but there's actually no point. We are playing a 2016 Unity game.
Is there anything available for me to use against the guards?
I think most of the normal levels have guns somewhere. I think you just have to go and find it.
Would you look at that?
Joe, I swear sometimes you just will things into existence.
I hope these guards are prepared. There you are. There you are.
What just happened?
I think Donald got jump scared so bad that when he was laying on the trigger, he accidentally pressed restart when he died.
Are you serious? Wow.
That's a bit extra embarrassing considering we're not even on the horror games channel.
Yeah, I forgot Obama, the expert in war, wants to tell me how to shoot someone.
And there we go with that old joke.
I'm just gonna go for a blitz and try to grab the gun. It's in the same place, right, Joe?
I don't really have a clue.
It's my turn anyways, Donald. Stop hogging the keyboard.
Obama, give me one. Yes, it's right there. Listen, I just found the gun. You have to give me at least one more chance. Just one, please.
Fine. But this is the last chance that you have because you can actually have time to breathe and prepare your attack. Afterwards, it's my turn again.
Trust me, now that I walked in unscathed, the world's best planner won't need to have a second chance.
Yeah, Donald Trump has never been known for second chances.
There you are. One shot, one kill. That's what you get for trying to play Twister above me.
They were doing something a bit freaky earlier, I will admit.
Watch this. Found him. See what I did there? I located him by having him shoot at me so I wouldn't take any extra hits.
Well, don't look now, but you're taking extra hits and I can't even see the guy.
I found him. We're good. Why am I losing health?
Donald,
Why am
get
I
down.
losing health?
Why are you
Where am
stupid?
I getting shot at? There has to be an extra security guard somewhere trying to gang up on the world's best security guard. Right here, they're over the vent.
Donald, you do not have the health to be playing peekaboo when they have assault rifles.
I am very well aware, Joe. It's a miracle I'm alive right now. But I need to get through this somehow, and they keep spawning in like Pokemon. Like, look at this. What is even going on? They're Michael Jackson moonwalking, trying to get in the vent, and they can't. What is happening?
I don't know, but the craziest part here is it looks like they're taking damage. I think you just killed them all.
I haven't felt a rush like that since my Call of Duty days. Can these boxes move?
You could just go around the other way.
Take weapon? Is this an assault rifle? They had assault rifles, and they could have mowed me down.
I don't know what kind of weed you would be, but that's a lot to mow.
We're finally out of there. Are all the security guards dead? Am I the one that reigns supreme as the world's best security guard?
From what I've noticed, when one guard finds you, all the guards will run after you. So the fact that we haven't seen one for 5 or 10 minutes is kind of a telltale sign that we've got them all.
Well, let's just hope this is easy looting then, because we only have 22% health.
What kind of portrait was that?
You know, I remember that one conversation we had about Donald forcing his family to sleep in a family bed and having it named the Trump bed.
I don't force, they offer.
Precisely my point. I figure it could only be worse for family photos.
Don't put the cart before the horse, Obama. All of our family photos are absolutely gorgeous and capture the inner magnificence of the Trump empire.
We always bash you about everything under the sun, but I will compliment you on your recent photos from your daughter's wedding a while back. They were very good photos.
Why, thank you, Joe. Even though you can look like a cold-blooded corpse that was stuffed in a cold locker, the photos aren't half bad.
Well, at least you tried to give a compliment, although be it half-baked.
And even then, Don is more of a well-done type of guy.
Don't even get me started on your family photos, Obama.
What about it? It's my wife and I with our daughters. Typically, there's trees and clouds in the background, as any family photo has. What could you possibly have against my family photos?
The biggest and most obvious thing that you mentioned, yet it flew over your nose like a plane in the sky.
And what exactly does that refer to?
You in the picture.
Donald, did you even realize that we shut the lasers off?
Oh, would you look at that? Huh, funny how some things work.
It is beyond my imagination how you ran this country.
I think it ran from him.
I think you guys just love to be my opposition.
That's where our money is most likely. We have to find a code.
Obama, be a pal and lend me an explosive like you did at the bank.
Now, I'm not one to assume false prejudices. However, you were the one that picked up that bomb in the back room and did what you did.
Yeah, but I'm not the one handcrafting it. Whose dust is on whose hands?
Whose blood is on whose hands?
Barack, I am doing my best to defend you, and you are not making it easier.
Wait, what's this? What's this? Is this a code? 4247. All right, we're about to strike it rich, gentlemen.
Donald, I could have swore that you said this was chump change compared to what you carry around. But considering your situation, you probably need all the chump change that you can get.
Obama, unlike you Democrats, I open carry, so I would be very careful with what I say to me. For example, do you happen to see this safe?
The safe that you're standing in front of?
Did you see what I just did to it?
Accidentally misclicked the shoot button?
And just like that, this safe isn't safe anymore. In fact, it probably opened up due to my Donald drum gun right here. So I would be careful what I say to me, Obama.
Oh wow, you got my teeth clattering because of a virtual gun. You're really a big man, Donald. Pardon me for my offenses to you.
Huh. Yeah, both of you are crazy.
Oh yeah, Joe? I'm crazy enough to put my balls on a platter and let this mansion squeegee it.
I don't know why I do this to myself.
And we escaped with my bladder in one hand and my poop sack in another. I need to go to the bathroom.
You know, if video game violence would actually hurt you in real life, friendly fire would have been activated the first FNAF episode.
Who took Annabelle's eye out?
Bored? Go ahead, press the board button. Is this what we're gonna be doing today?
We've covered a lot of games on the channel so far, and I kind of just want to get a bit wacky and do no game at all, if that makes sense.
It doesn't, but you were never about coherence in the first place. So do I just press this button and magical things happen?
I suppose so. Age Geek. Discover what others achieved at your exact age.
Well, this will be a bit depressing considering we're all in advanced age.
You guys may consider it depressing, but I consider it an honor for them to put my achievements up there with the likes of the commoners in the world.
Yeah, that's really gonna secure your vote, calling people commoners.
Well, except for all of my voters, of course.
87 days from now, you'll be the exact age Andrew Jackson was when he died of a deadly combo of dropsy, tuberculosis, and heart failure.
167 days from now, you'll be the exact age Dwight Eisenhower was when he died of congestive heart failure.
I'm noticing the theme here is death, a lot of death, and I'm not really a fan of it.
Well, that's the reality for people beyond the horizon. Barack will be getting there too one day.
Well, you know what they say, you either get older or you don't.
I'm sure the don't option isn't gonna be a choice for one of us coming up.
You really got to stop talking about yourself like that, Donald.
What is this? Flappy 2048?
Oh, it's Flappy Bird, but I guess in the style of 2048.
We really went from complicated triggers and highly developed textures to moving squares. I think it's safe to say we peaked.
The only thing peaking right now is my score in Flappy 2048, so either get hip with the times or get in line, Obama.
Donald, you're not being a trailblazer because you're playing a moving square
Look at what
game.
your yapping did. Now I'm all the way back at zero because you can't shut your mouth, Obama. Whatever, this game sucks.
Weren't you just... all right, then.
Polka dot game. Eat smaller dots, avoid bigger dots.
So we're just playing single-player Agario? How big of losers do we have to be to do that? Very big losers, apparently.
I mean, we're big enough losers to be pressing a red button, so something's got to correlate there.
Do you think our families miss us?
Obama, I could not care less if our entire bloodline was on life support. I'm just trying to eat some balls.
And someone put that in a quote book, please and thank you.
Are they getting bigger around me or something? Because normally I died. That killed me?
Seems like single-player Agario is turning out to be a bit tougher than you thought it was.
Pardon me trying to live my little ball life, trying to be the herbivore that I am, simply eating away at rotting carcasses, and here people try to hate on me.
What are you even talking about? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Hard to have something make sense with Donald Trump. I think you should be well aware of how he can react to certain situations.
Maybe my assumption is wrong. Maybe his family doesn't miss him. Who really knows?
Yeah, I'm the big ball now. Come here and get in my pouch, little one. You won't regret it.
You know what Kendrick said? Hey, 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 run for your life.
Yeah, how did I die? All right, this is just a catastrophe now.
Donald, there's no way you're going to sit here and play single-player Agario in an offline mode or something. This is what the children would play in third world countries.
If they're playing this game, they're not a third world country. They're having a good old time. So why do they need our tax dollars?
Can we not talk about the same thing and just move on?
It's almost impossible for a man to move on when he's surrounded by big swinging balls.
Are you trying to say perverse things on purpose? What is going on?
Donald, this cannot be as hard as you're making it out to be. Just take your time before you decide to try to eat a little orb or a ball or whatever you want to weirdly say in your mind, and then make your decision on whether or not you are big enough.
Well, while you were going on about healthcare or teamwork or whatever goes on in your Obama mind, I'm over here being the world's best throat goat.
I don't. What?
What?
Something tells me you have no idea what that means, Donald.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. I heard Barron say it once.
Well then.
Just a small thought. Maybe you shouldn't pick up what your son is saying without knowing what it means.
How is that ball bigger than me? It was the size of my kidney stone and it gobbled me. Whatever, this game sucks.
What song defines your life? Apparently the song that was #1 on your 14th birthday defines your life.
It was in 1960, so don't expect much.
Wow.
Am I getting a life synopsis here?
Kathy's Clown by the Everly Brothers. I can't say I remember that song at all, but I wasn't a big music head back then.
I don't know if there was anybody named Kathy in your life, but you do live up to the clown part.
If I remember correctly, weren't one of the Everly Brothers' names Don? How fitting.
These websites just don't ever end, do they?
GeoKitten, can your choice in kittens reveal where you live?
I don't understand how... Did a furry just meow in my ear?
That was a very interesting cat noise.
I don't even know if I want to click on these. I mean, it's getting it right, but at what cost?
You're hearing a human make cat noises. You're not dying.
We're not even in New Jersey. Are you serious? I was hearing a bunch of furry noises like I was at a Comic-Con for nothing? What's this?
Is that your current mood, Donald?
Yes, it efficiently describes what I'm going through after that cat fiasco.
It was a website from 20 years ago. It is not that deep.
We're back to this?
Looks like this one is a bit different though.
I think you're supposed to let it grow without popping it.
Did I just inflate myself? Somebody's got to be getting off to that.
At some point you have to ask yourself, is it really worth the things I say?
What am I supposed to be doing? I don't understand.
Donald, instructions are right there.
Oh. Well, would you look at that? I'm the biggest ball to ever ball.
It is amazing what you can do when you actually listen to the instructions.
You know how some elementary schools have reading levels so kids don't read books they won't understand? I feel like games should have that so Donald doesn't get too overwhelmed.
Oh, come on, Joe. It's not even that bad. We're just getting inflated until we get put on a random 4chan website.
Oh, you ingot 4chan is the website.
Doesn't take away from the point. Now let me be a kindergartner and try to get this ball to be a bigger ball.
Is this all we're doing today, Joe? We're going to have Donald play Kindergarten Simulator?
Listen, all I'm saying is that I remember this being a bit more fun than I guess it is, but
Well, it's a snooze fest. We already knew I was the best ball eater.
Donald, I really can't help but think that you are actually doing this on purpose.
And so what if I am, Obama? Also, this level seems way more difficult than the other levels. There's so many moving balls, a lot of moving balls. I feel like I'm at a sperm bank.
this shouldn't take ridiculously long. I think you just have to have really good placement with them.
Well, what do you think I'm doing? Pooping in one of the Home Depot toilets they have on display?
No, I'm being 100% serious. Where do you think of this? Why do you think of this? Think before you speak, Donald.
I don't have to think before I speak because I'm the biggest ball, the very biggest ball. So how about you do Obama things before I shove my balls in your mouth?
Death, take me now.
That is not a good sign we're playing a game by EA.
It is the land of microtransactions after all.
See, this is a game that's actually good, though.
I take it that you guys have played Plants vs. Zombies before.
Of course, I played it a bunch with my kids while they were growing up.
I feel sorry for your children. They were forced to grow up with EA stuffing microtransactions in their face.
They were barely teenagers, so it's not like they paid much attention to that anyways.
Well, if not obvious, welcome to Plants vs. Zombies 2. Are we ready, gentlemen?
I'm just saying, this is why I'm not vegan.
Don't let the zombies reach your house.
We had this whole battlefield prepared like they're trying to go to war or something. What do the zombies even want from us?
All I'm saying is it certainly can't be brains.
Well, they're getting treated like mop water, very dirty mop water.
You do remember this is the tutorial, so don't wave the victory flag just yet.
Oh, come on, Obama. They're getting assaulted, absolutely pummeled into the ground. It wasn't even a competition. I'm just the very best planter.
You aren't even the one controlling the game, Donald.
I assume we have to go through the gauntlet of unlocking everything.
I assume so, but my suspicion is that you remember this game better than I do, Barack.
Because it's really not a difficult or complex game. Place the flower or plant and then speed it up and then just tend to it.
Obama the zombie flower planter.
Well, as you say, Donald, I'm the best. The very best, I suppose.
Then I suppose I really don't have to give any advice since you're a natural.
My question is, why are we trying to kill zombies with plants when there's guns and swords, a lot of them?
Well, that's not the purpose, Donald. It's called Plants vs. Zombies for a reason.
Well, think about it. What would be more efficient, going Mad Max on a brainless mutant or trickling your water bucket onto a throat goat pea pod?
We're doing fine, right? Wait, what did you say?
What's with you in that word? Why do you like it so much?
We got the walnut plant now. Donald, do you know what this does?
Doesn't this cut the zombies from getting nutrients?
Exactly. It's a walnut.
Well, for no specific reason at all. How do we manufacture this in real life?
Donald, I'm still on your throat goat comment. Please don't add more fuel to the fire.
I don't know what else to say, Joe. Obama is completing this in his sleep. I was joking when I said he's the world's best planter, but he might actually be.
It's odd to hear a compliment from you, but remember, this is just a tutorial. It gets increasingly more difficult when we actually get into the game.
And now they have traffic cones on their heads? They're just asking to be run over by a Rolls Royce.
Is that your favorite car to drive around?
A 56 Silver Cloud is what I would be driving around if I could, but we have a law that prevents us from doing so, which is such a buzzkill.
I'm not the biggest fan of that law, but I suppose it's in place for a reason.
But even though it's been so long, I'm still a great driver, the very best. It's still a skill, a very necessary skill, that one must learn to get around in life. Even if someone is driving me around the town, I would still be the very best driver there is.
'Cause you know, nothing is average about you.
While somehow you yapped your way into not only finishing the level, but we got the potato mine.
I will say, because we're playing the tutorial, it's not like there's a pressing matter at hand, so it's not really a bad thing if he yaps.
You're telling me they have buckets on their heads now? Plankton must be a part of this.
But Donald, you're telling me even with how little you drive, you would be able to be the best driver?
Absolutely, the very best. Don't sell it short. I would run NASCAR like track meets, a shoe-in to win it all at the big race.
You have fun with that.
You're telling me you wouldn't compete in the very best NASCAR race?
No, because I'm not a NASCAR driver. Why would I endanger myself?
I'm not a NASCAR driver either. Goodness sake, Dale Earnhardt wasn't out the womb when I got my license, but that doesn't mean I won't throw a helmet on and get giddy on the track.
Goodness world.
You're just yakking away per usual. I'm surprised a hairball didn't come up in the process.
Obama, why would I lie about getting on a NASCAR track? What reason would I have to lie? Really, what reason?
There isn't one, but I just think it's a bit silly, that's all. Oh, the cabbage plant. These are pretty overpowered if I remember correctly.
For the beginning part of the game, yeah. There are other variations that come along with it, but it's really helpful in the early stages.
If there's something blocking the pea shooters from shooting, I think it can shoot over, right?
Something like that. You can
Oh yeah,
probably
the
see it right there.
gravestones.
Now they're making Grandpa Cletus pull up to the function. It's all-out war here.
Back to the NASCAR thing though, why would you? You would die a stupid death.
And yet I would still go out because I have confidence to get the job done and do stupendous work as well. Very great work.
What are you getting at here?
Business and life in general breaks down to confidence. I could be facing the entirety of feudal Japan all by myself with half a paper crane and a bamboo stick. But I have the best confidence in myself. I would be scared for feudal Japan.
I don't think that's how it works.
But it does. A confident man is a dangerous man because he believes in himself more than the failure he faces. Think about that, Obama.
You're really giving a psychology lesson for the people at home.
All because I asked about your driving skills.
And I drove that conversation into something meaningful, so clearly I'm the best.
Well, I'll give you that, I suppose.
And I'll give you the fact that we beat another easy Did they just give us Taco Bell sauce? What is this? Oh, ew, who are you?
Apparently our neighbor.
That wants our hot sauce.
Tell him I don't speak feral raccoon. Also, why does he have a pot on his head and he's holding on to a taco? We're clearly not in smart people country, if you catch my drift.
It's the apocalypse, and somehow this man is holding on to a Quiznos taco. I'm unimpressed, really.
What, you guys don't like our neighbor?
That's not my neighbor. His hands are made out of toes. We need to call the agents to quarantine him or whatever the game did. And there goes the taco.
I'm not even joking when I say this. This might actually be a caveman we're talking to.
We're clearly talking to wait, time machine? Time machine? What?
I mean, this is totally normal. We have Crazy Dave, our hillbilly neighbor, who has a time machine from a car named Penny.
You're telling me he made a time machine?
Well, I guess so.
His teeth are separated like divorced parents, and you're telling me he made a time machine. Can he even tell time?
He is an interesting character.
And the car talks too. Why am I not surprised? Dave wants to go back in time to eat his taco again. Just get a different taco, Dave. Are you serious right now? Who is this? What is happening right now?
Seems like we're about to have some opposition on our taco-seeking journey.
You couldn't go back in time to stop the We are actually going back in time. We are actually going back in time for a taco.
Well, Crazy Dave is crazy.
Is this ancient Egypt? We went a bit too far, didn't we, David?
I don't know when tacos were invented, but I'm sure it's not on this side of the planet.
4,500 years? You drag me along without my say to wait 4,500 years for crunchy beef? We'll get a lawn chair, Dave, because I know you're not worth anything else.
Hey, speaking of NASCAR, I'm sure Dave is a fan.
I'm surprised your smell even works, considering you probably lived in a trailer park that didn't provide you with any water, so you stink.
Why did I laugh at that?
Listen, I'll admit that Donald can be pretty funny sometimes when he yells at fictional characters.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm sick of this hobo's shenanigans. I've had the displeasure of knowing him for 2 minutes, and I'm starting to think that pot is just full of popcorn. A lot of popcorn. No brain in there at all.
I mean, what did you expect? His name is Crazy Dave.
I'm surprised that you're really not talking about his talking car named Penny.
That's just a bigger calculator with Siri in it. I don't care about that. What I do care about is Dave's big old reindeer nose trying to block my view.
Well, if it helps, we have plant food now so we can kill zombies really easily if we're in a pickle.
It does not help. And guess who's back?
It's just Dave pushing his plant products on us.
Dave, what do you think I am? I am not buying your drugs. Go back to Breaking Bad or something.
Well, since they just introduced plant food, most likely they're going to have a lot of zombies with plant food. So I sincerely doubt that we're going to be having troubles on our first day of Egypt.
Yeah, you already have 2 on your screen right now. I would use the plant food before it expires, Barack.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to do this here. Oh, that didn't work. Well, that was a misplay, but I got the plant food anyway, so...
You know, I would be having a lot more fun watching Obama tap a screen if I didn't have 3D audio of zombies moaning right now.
Donald, you're telling me that this Premiere sound quality isn't immersing you?
I've used the plant food on the pea shooters, but how about the cabbage? Oh, I just beheaded them. It's like they got put on a cutting board.
Yeah, Joe, I don't think the brains is really immersing me.
Listen, in the game's defense, I always played with the volume down, so it's not like I really knew beforehand.
That doesn't defend the game at all. It just makes it annoying.
Well, speaking of annoying, they have the new zombie that's trying to get your son, which kind of helps because it slows him down, but that's the theme. They're going to introduce more zombies as time goes on. Wait, what is this?
Are those Beyblades?
Oh wait, these are the power-ups. Oh, I remember.
Donald was right, though, with what he said earlier. This is EA, so all of that is microtransactions.
Oh, and we have Lightning McQueef and her drunk driver back again to harass me.
Online banking servers are unresponsive. Oh, that's a part of the level. I thought it was because our phone was glitched out for some reason.
It's a government phone, so I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, I believe it's intended for us to use all the power-ups.
Let me guess, an Obama phone?
Donald, this is a Samsung Galaxy S23. Not sponsored, by the way.
I'm gonna give these zombies a shocking awakening right now.
Imagine just waking from the dead to exact your revenge on the earth, all for Obama's finger in the sky to zap you like a bug.
Hey, pretending to be Zeus isn't all that I have in this arsenal. I can just Hercules Chuck right back to where they came from.
It makes sense why EA would block this with a paywall. It seems like too much fun for them. Anyways, what does the other power-up do?
I believe the ice power-up just hucks snowballs at them and slows them down by freezing them. It's not really my preference, so I don't use it a lot.
Not a fan of the cold, I see. I'll be careful to approach you next time I'm iced out, as the rappers say.
You've been hanging out with too many drill rappers.
Well, that was easy. Oh, we got the map. I think this shows us what we have to face in the oncoming levels.
How big is this game again?
How big do you want it to be?
What is that even? You are freaky, Joe. I was just asking how long the game is.
I think what Joe's trying to say is that we could have one episode over this game or 100. I suppose it just depends on how well it does.
Here's the map you were talking about.
What a spectacle. I don't care about your taco, you troglodyte. I'm trying to get out of here.
By the way, if you can't tell, this isn't the only world we're gonna have to explore, so it gets pretty deep.
Is this janitor still thinking about a taco? We used to send you people off to war.
And we have a good visit from our friend Dr. Zombos, who is declaring war on Dave, I suppose.
Dr. Zombos, if you're looking for brains inside a creature like Dave, then you're just as stupid as he is.
So if you pay attention to my screen, Donald, you can see just how deep this goes. And mind you, this isn't the only world that we have to explore. Yeah, just look at this.
How many pyramids does Dr. Zombos have? Apparently an ultimate one at the end.
Looks like we're going to have our hands full with that oasis.
We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves, though. Why don't we just play the next level and see where things take us?
I swear if I have to deal with Penny or Dave again, why did I even say anything?
Well, listen, if we choose to continue this, they'll eventually fade away once we get past the beginner levels.
So I just have to Oh, he gave us money. Thanks, Crazy Dave. Your stupidity actually came in handy.
Don't get too used to it. Everything here costs a lot of money, so while it is gold, Dave basically just handed us a $5 bill.
Well, can't ask for too much. One of his eyes is 3 times bigger than the other.
I find it a bit intriguing how you find almost a new person to hate in every game we play.
Okay, I'll admit sometimes I have a bit of an overreaction. Well, maybe a big overreaction. However, I think this one is pretty vindicated. He's as smart as a bag of hammers.
I suppose that's what, too many tacos late at night will do to you.
Oh, so are we gonna speed this up anytime soon, or what? I'm kind of sick of hearing normal zombie noises. I'm sick of hearing zombie noises in general. Like, I cannot tell you how frustrated I am hearing. Yeah.
Well, that is part of the reason why I'm not speeding it up, because I want to make sure we have a good foundation before we get super fast.
Well, thanks, EA, for making a game where I can't escape Dave or moaning zombies.
You know, I swear it was a bit faster when he sped it up, but hey, at least we got the boomerang plant now.
Australians around the world must be rejoicing right now that the only relevance to their country is here.
What did Australians do?
I could say live with prehistoric animals, but that's too obvious.
I see.
But then again, Dave himself is a prehistoric animal. I can't take this.
Forget Dave, I think you're crazy.
What is happening on the screen right now?
We have a splash of farmers and knights trying to fight for the cabbage crops.
Gentlemen, welcome to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, or TABS for short.
I see we have a Comic-Con convention going on. Probably a bunch of cosplayers fighting over their favorite body pillow.
Not the most outlandish thing I've heard.
Basically, we have different units to choose from to fight different brigades. But the physics here are the best part of the game.
I can see the one guy thinks he's Playboy Cardi.
Let's just start before I hear more Gen Z knowledge come from Don.
What do we have going on here? Are these our first enemies? They look like cavemen, very hairy cavemen.
Well, from the looks of it, Donald, I think that's the whole point. We're starting off in the Jurassic period or ancient times.
So to give you a tutorial, that line right there. All right, never mind then.
Wow, these are actually cavemen. This is what the enemy has brought out. The reinforcements are Neanderthals. Do you not know who you're facing against? You're facing against the world's best tactician.
You know what? I'll play along. What's the world's best tactician planning?
All right, first, we're going to want a clubber on each side, so that way they can't escape. Then we're going to get a spear thrower in the back, so that way we can really pound them with the back.
What?
And then we'll put a protector in the front. And there we go. Off to war, gentlemen.
This is really a fight for the ages, I see.
Some of you may die, but that is a risk I am willing to take. And the spears are already bringing it home.
We have a really riveting war going on, I see.
It appears our ground units aren't the smartest in the bunch.
We need full swings. Spear throwers, how about you open your eyes next time you throw? Wait, they're all dead? Are you serious?
Well, seems like you're done for, Don.
This certainly took a turn for the worst.
I am speechless. Look at him knocked out cold because he couldn't throw the spear, wherever that spear went. But he couldn't throw it because his dominant hand was so far up his own. I don't even know what to say. I guess he was fisting himself, but he's knocked out. Look at him knocked out like he was in fight night. That was embarrassing.
So what's the world's best I guess we're going all protectors now.
Well, I stand corrected because this game doesn't use a modicum of strategy. We're just gonna beat them with planks from Home Depot. That'll surely work.
It's okay, Don. I believe even Sun Tzu started off with a loss.
I think the shield guys were the reasons why you failed last time.
I don't know, but this is just sheerly Wait a minute.
Oh?
Wait a minute. We might actually be good.
Well, maybe it was your clubbers that were causing the problem.
I'm just assuming everybody in this game is drunk.
Including you?
Hit him already. There we go. That is how we win.
And as you can see, we have a freeze frame at the end of our battle.
Look, these guys are metal. They're more metal than Kiss. They have a skull on their head.
They look like dead squirrels. Either way, you beat the level, Don.
What do we have next? The spear thrower. The guys that act like they're trying to deep throat the spear.
I mean, I'll just come out and say this right now. I've always never been a fan of the spears.
From what I've seen, they aim like they're taking a leak.
You see how I'm the world's best tactician here? I set up all protectors because their spears are ineffective. Now watch me maul them down like a lion's den.
That side trip to Lowe's was really beneficial.
Yeah, you see this? This is what you get for aiming a spear like you're playing pin the tail on the donkey. This isn't a party game, it's war.
The sheer animosity I see from you after they did you wrong once is astounding.
An easy victory. I had a whole brigade here. We had a whole stomping army over on this side. On this side, they were bullying the man out of his lunch money.
Yeah, that'll certainly show the NPCs that don't exist except in my head.
Wait. Stop the count. Hold the phone. Let's call a timeout here. Who are these new guys?
One's just carrying his favorite rock, but I don't know about the other guy.
I'm calling him Boneface. There's one over here. This man is really holding an entire rock.
That's how you know that guy isn't going to Planet Fitness. He has that premium gym membership.
Obama, look at this staff. It's blinking. It's a blinking stick.
I can see that, Donald. Something tells me this individual right here is not normal. He actually reminds me of a witch doctor. I don't know how you're going to fight this, but good luck.
This is how.
Just going for the straight protector spam, are we?
Joe, that's what your simple little mind doesn't understand. If it works, why change it? What the?
Oh, so he is some sort of witch doctor. He just summoned a bunch of bones from the ground or something.
Hit him.
Yeah, Donald, something tells me this is not
Hit
your
him.
round to win.
Are you well, maybe it would be my round to win if these dopes were. Look at this. We have the whole tribe over here, and yet these guys can't even hit him.
Well,
this man even sacrificed himself. We finally killed him, but at what cost? We're just like we're a splash of bumbling idiots.
Well, again, Donald, the whole point of the game is to be a bit strategical, and just spamming a bunch of the shield protectors wasn't really the most strategy. I think you have to start from scratch.
Start from scratch, huh? Well, I might regret this one, but we'll add the spear throwers, hoping they're not Shaq at the 3-point range. And then just a field of clubber. What happened to this guy?
I think that comment actually summoned Shaq.
Forget Shaq, we have Goliath over here. This suits us greatly. Now we go to war.
You might be getting a bit too excited.
Goliath over here? Do you have 2 left feet? You're flopping like a dolphin. What is going on?
This is like sending the NBA prospects to war just because they're tall.
We sent you out on the battlefields for nothing? So you can sit here like a corpse?
Hi, at least it's not all that bad. It looks like both of the bone mages are taken out, so you have all your spear throwers and you should win.
No way. Wow, I guess they weren't drunk.
The accuracy on that, spear straight to the heart.
Are we not going to talk about this wasted potential? He was a draft bust. He had noodle legs, very weak noodle legs.
Oh, we got just an army of clubbers again, huh?
No, I'm trying to spawn in the Goliath guy so he could actually do something beneficial this time and not be a cheerleader, but he's not spawning in.
Don't quote me on this, but I think we had a very rare spawn last time, because you've done this 10 or 15 separate times and you're still not getting him.
Listen, I'm not trying to spawn him in because he was bad. I'm trying to spawn him in because he was so bad, I need to see if he can do more than flop like a fish. But I guess you're right, Joe.
Never thought I'd hear that again after the debate.
All right, if we're not trying to spawn in Wemby, then what's the move?
You see all these troops, Obama? We're gonna have these bone mages knock them down like bowling pins. Very big bowling pins.
There's no way that works.
Oh, really?
Wow, that really just worked like you just said.
I'm simply
They're
a
almost
mess.
all dead.
Maybe Donald is the world's best tactician.
One more strike, and he's out of there. Get him out.
That looked like the easiest level you did so far.
The council decides their fate as they look onto the massacre they lay onto the opposition. This is what happens when you fight the world's best tactician, the very best. No more wet dreams, only wet nightmares.
I'm sorry, did you just say wet nightmares?
That's gotta be a new one.
So it seems like we're in the medieval era. Shakespeare's crying in the corner or something. Got a little waterfall in the town center. And what's this? Some men? Midgets? Midgets and pitchfork men, some farmers. We have mad people that sell corn and the WWE for people under 4 foot.
I wouldn't go doubting them, Don. Pitchforks do a lot of damage.
I see we've unlocked a chieftain. What does a chieftain do? Is that it? You wear a dead armadillo and carry around a rock from a Costco parking lot? And is that a horn from your butt?
Very interesting group
We're
here.
sending you off to war because I don't want to see you ever again.
I don't know, the halflings seem to like it.
Chieftains, I am begging you to cave their skull in first so I don't ever have to hear that again. One's already dead. Are you serious?
Something I'm noticing about the game is how many sounds everybody makes. And you're dead, Don.
No harm done, really. The army isn't for furries. Now time to bring in the big guns. Wait a minute, they're too close.
So that's what you're going for.
Get to work, mages.
How kind. Whoa.
Look at them fly. Wait, mages, back up, mate.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
You're wrong, it was hilarious.
I'm glad you meager-minded Democrats found humor in the abhorrent suffering I just saw. They just got put on their back like an NFL receiver.
This game isn't something where you can be upset at the results. You just have to be like Taylor Swift and shake it off.
Why, yes, let me listen to a 40-year-old white woman talking about her boyfriend problems while she flies private.
Half of the hole in the ozone layer has been contributed by her flight logs alone.
Enough of that, though. Talking bad about Taylor Swift is such an easy target. Too easy. But what's easier are these half of our troops are already dead, Mage. Are you serious?
Well, you never know, Donald. You guys are still alive. Somewhat. All right, maybe not.
Wait a minute. He got his get back. They're almost all dead.
Look who's
now
still
just
alive.
beat the halflings. And another farmer. Make sure that... Why do you suck so much, big, girthy... I don't think I can finish that sentence here on YouTube.
This level is not really treating you kindly, huh, Don?
I didn't know the ancient kingdom of Uzbekistan had a thing against men who are tall, smart, and handsome, yet here we are.
Well, it is a great thing that you are in charge of our army.